guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is, as you can see by the title, how to save your money fast. First thing first is make a budget. I know people say budget is not for everyone, keeping track of whatever you're spending is not for everyone. But let me tell you something. You can budget on paper. Personally, I do both. I like to know where's my money is going and what's coming towards my checking account. If you do not want to make a budget, I read this book called The Latte Factor. I will put it in the screen. This book is the truth. I love this book. I read a lot of books like this, and I have two favorite books. This one is less favorite than the first one. The first one I'm going to make a video about it, maybe Working Like Rabbits, and it's mainly for Canadian people. You do not want to miss any late payment. We're not doing that in 2020, and we're not doing that period. Not only in 2020, but we're not doing that, okay? You need to be realistic about your goals. Where's my coat? If you only make, for example, if you only make $30,000 per year, and you want to save, for example, 500,000 for the year, be really specific and honest with you. How can you save? And if you know, especially if you know your saving habits, you need to make some change about it, and just be realistic. You wanna save 10,000 by the end of the year. Are you going to stick to that, or are you going to fall off? Saving money is really about discipline and how you need to manage your money. So once you have a clear vision of what you're spending, what is your spending habits, where's the money is coming and going, ching ching chang, why is the money is all gone, and we're almost at the end of the month and I don't have nothing. Cut it out. Cut it. Them prices way too high, you need to cut it. Them prices way too high, you need to cut it. If you eat out, you eating out every single day, lunch, dinner, when you're going to work, every lunch I see you at Burger King ordering something. Every lunch I see you at Thai Express ordering another thing. That $12 that you spend a day, you at the end of the week, example, if you spend $10 for 5 days straight, $50 not wasted, but $50 that you give to these people, take my money, I don't want to cook at home. Those money can be in your saving account. Listen, $50 per week, 5 days a week if you work full-time, $50 per week, and then you see in a month, how can you spend in a month? That's easily 200 and plus a month, except for the coffee that you take in the morning. Those little things adds up, I'm telling you. You don't have a specific budget, for example, okay, for this month, make a list of something that you need to spend that is is fixed. About utilities, food. You can make your food at home to save a lot of money. I think about food, things to wash yourself, body wash, toothpaste, things essential for the everyday life. That's going to be on the list. And for the thing that's not official, doing your nails, you can do your nails first of all at home There's tons of YouTube videos out there. Like, I'm telling you, YouTube is the truth. You can be doing your food at home, you can be doing your nails at home, you can wash yourself at home, you can do so much at home. The only problem is you, because people tend to be really lazy. If you want to save and you're really serious about it, just try those little expensive. Like, for example, for me, I would say that I give myself like 140 per month. Like, in the month in general, I will have like 150 to spend. Yourself first. This one, you saw this a lot in a lot of books, like The Rich Man in Babylon, The Latte Factor. Every money books money period will tell you that. But it comes from the principle of The Richest Man in Babylon that I would suggest you to read, because it's a really essential, basic, beginner, I will not say period for your money. And also wealthing like rabbit. Anything you want to know, especially for Canadian, because we do not have a lot of like money things, money books. All the books about money, good books, I mean, for the States, United States. And I don't have a 401k or something like that, you know. It's so different from the Canada and the US, but it's the same principle. But The Richest Man in Babylon doesn't specify any country. It's just the basic of money. You pay anyone except you. Basically, that's what it says. You need to pay yourself first. Like, you pay your bills, your phone, you pay the bank, you pay anyone except you. You don't save a penny money for you. Like, there is a problem, because if you each time you get paid and it go out, you flush it by the toilet, it goes out out of the window like that, there is a problem. At least you need to save 10% of your income. Like, this is really basic. Like, if you gain like 500 per month, you need to save at least 10% of this 500. To pay yourself first, best to do the automatic transfer, or is that my next point, or I will talk about it in my next point. But to pay yourself first, it will be easier to do this technique. And yeah, pretty much, if you're left with $0, not even for yourself, to make yourself look nice, to you know, make yourself happy nails, if you don't have like a little penny for yourself, first of all, your money management is like the problem. And second of all, if your money is not enough, and I heard that your money is not enough, you need to find a new job or a second job, a side hustle. So my fifth and final point is that you need to make auto transfer to your saving accounts. What I mean by that is that it's so tempting to just receive your paycheck and go spend it right, like, you know what I mean. If you make the auto transfer directly to your savings account, you will never notice like there's money missing, like, because it's taken directly on the same day, on the same days that you receive your paycheck. So you don't have to worry about your money, you don't have enough money because you paid those bills to save your money, because it's already saved. The next problem I would say is you. I also make mistakes, you know. I say, oh, you know, anyways, I have this money on my account, I can go spend it like this. Before I even touch the money, before the money even reach my account, I was, you know, I was visualizing how I can spend the money. It was already gone in my head. So I was in this cycle, living paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. So those are all my tips. And yeah, and once I realized that, I was like, you know what, I need to change my habits. Because even though I have you have money, and you see you can clearly pay off your credit card, because my credit card was always paid off. That's one thing. I was feeling like I was the best savers, and I was saving money also. But that is not the way to do, because if you spend too much, you can end up digging in your savings account. Oh, there's only $20 here, let me go check and then pay my credit card. Let that saving grow. I mean, not go. Let your saving accounts grow. I promise you, you will see so much gratitude to yourself. You will thank yourself later when you want to buy your cameras, everything. Thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye.